Lego Wario Bros. Shorts. Tips.
Oh crap, my arm fell off. I am so tired right now. You know what? This ain't even gonna be a short. This is just gonna be some weird show that is funny. Hold on. Darn it. Oh, darn it. You know, this is just so annoying. Hey, where's Waluigi? Where's Waluigi? Hello. Oh, so, today we're gonna tell you some tips. Some environmental tips. And, but first environmental. Okay, environmental tips. Number 1. Leave the faucet running when you are not using it. Environmental tip number 2. Leave the fridge open while you are in the other room. Environmental tip number 3. Litter. And environmental tip number 4. I thought there was only supposed to be 3. Yeah, well, I don't care. Put one person in each car. Do not carpool. And environmental tip number 5, leave lights on while you are sleeping so that the dark monsters don't get you. Okay, your turn. Okay. Now, we're going to be doing tips about how to play video games the fair way. Okay, tip number 1, cheat. Tip number 2, if you lose, punch the enemy in the face. Tip number 3, also, if that punching the enemy in the face doesn't work, then before the game, to win, knock your enemy out. Okay, I did my 3. Okay, now, how to make a friend. Tip number 1, be mean to them. Tip number 2, don't share anything with them. And tip number 3, this sounds a little non-violent, but it's okay. Punch them in the face, like he said. Okay, how to be a good boy for mommy. Tip number 1, do not do your chores, but yet get paid. Tip number 2, do not listen to your mommy. Yep, that's a good one. Wait. Yeah. And tip number 3, remember to call your daddy. Man, this is the best show ever, right? Yeah! We're giving good tips. Okay. How to make a good show. Tip number 1, say bad things. Tip number 2, say more bad things. And tip number 3, make it dumb. Okay. Now, how to make a stop motion video. Yes. How to make a stop motion video. Jump up and down and then poop your pants. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, you have to build me. And tip number 3, no copyright. That has nothing to do with it. Exactly. Now, cooking dinner tips. Tip number 1, turn the stove on all the way up until the house is nice and red. Turning it into flames. Yes, turning it into flames. And then, after that, tip number 2, just throw the stuff onto the stove, and you'll get dinner. Tip number 3, eat with your hands. I think we did a good show today. Yeah, wait, what? I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, I think that's all. Well, goodbye. Bye-bye. There we go. Nice, proper goodbye. Bye.